Hello YouTube creators and subscribers, I just wanted to thank you all for tuning into my channel. Today we're going to be going through the new Cicada Deep Web Hacker Group release video. Now, right now we're at their website on the Onion, on the Deep Web, and as you can see there's a binary code. Now, I spent some time, probably 10 minutes before this initial video, to sort of curate everything that I have hypothesized as what the answers are. And so I have basically all those pages prepared. But let's go and take a look at what Cicada's page looks like. So you have an audio player right here. Then if you right click it to view like source code, you see for many seek, yet few find 3301. And then you're able to do view image or view image info or look at the source code. Anyways, as you can see, there's a photograph right here, and as we scroll down, we have, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages of runic language. And the reason why I know this is runic language is because I've studied my fair share of ancient languages. Let me go ahead and show you right here. As you can see, the runic language on the right page from ancient scripts lines up with Fothark, which I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a runic language that was designed a very long time ago, a very ancient language essentially. And what they did is they wrote this message, the secret poem or message, in that runic ancient language. And they're trying to find recruiters, I'm assuming, for a new hacking project that's going to take place sometime very soon. So, as you can see, the first letter is S, according with the script below. Let's see if we could find the proper script. I think it's this script right here. Yes, so the first letter right here is S, the next letter is H, and so forth. I may need to take a couple hours to decode this whole entire message and release it to the public to sort of give them an understanding as to what's going on the Cicada website. But essentially, yes, this is the message. Here's the runic language, and I'm just going to have to sort of match up the Cicada message with all these letters. It's going to take a long time, but we will transcode this. And then they have this at the bottom. It says emergence, which is probably the emergence of a video and then a link to the video. Now I already have these videos linked up, and it's probably going to be pretty interesting watching these videos for the first time. So we'll go ahead and check out the Cicada Deep Web Hacking Group's videos again for the first time, and then we're going to go ahead and discuss the binary code, this, and some other things that I found, such as in the HTML. Now let's read the HTML source code really quick just to see what it's all about. So at the top it says various message. For many seek, yet few find. And that's what happened when we right click the page to view the source code. And then there's a bunch of other code that makes up the page. And then this right here, this binary message. Now I went ahead and already translated this binary message. I'll go ahead and show you what it translated to be. If I could actually get to the page. There we go. Now, this binary message right here, I copied and pasted over here, and it brought me this text. Abstract inversion. Abstract inversion is also a part of the page on this deep web page. As you can see, there's the same .onion with dashboard, just with this right here. And then we have all these people. You could sign in and basically create your own username. Mine is GenTechDNA for now, but I'm pretty sure I can make a new one. Doesn't really matter. And this is another part of the deep web site. Now, the room was created on January 4th. It was edited by this guy right here, the actual Cicada operative. And then these are all the users that signed up. So basically, it's a room where we create to destroy, and destroy to create. So maybe something is going to be coming up in the cicada legend. Alright, so that's part of the binary in the cicada code. Now the next part in the code, it says if you are reading this, it is because your browser does not support the audio element. And this is this part of the page up here. Right here. So this would be the audio that can't play, which of course I tried to play it a couple times and it wouldn't. And then these are all the photographs. So each one is either a page from the code, which I'm going to have to translate at a later time because it will take me hours upon hours to code it. As you can see, it's a bunch of runic language, each one holding a page. Each of the dots right here separates a word. So this 2 characters and the dot is separated. That's one word. I do believe this is 1 letter or word, or maybe like an and or 2. That's a break. And then here's another word right here. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the cicada videos. I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. So we will go ahead and check this out. Over here, go into the official pages. So it may do a little skipping because I am running this program through a VPN that I know of. So yeah, just fair warn you guys that it might not play the properly. There it goes. Now it's glitching. Of course. Oh god. This is terrible buffering. We may have to disable that. I don't know. I do believe I might just have you guys look it up for yourselves. But essentially, this is the Cicada Black video. This is cicadablack.mp3 fuck. And and then this is all the other stuff right here. I did not want to show my fucking VPN, but oh well. Ladies and gentlemen. So that's the video. I'm not going to be able to actually show it because it's running like a very slow, terrible program. Unless I'm able to get a YouTube version. So going into the code though, there's more information down here. So if we go to this part of the page, it says, continue to seek the truth. We all live in lies. 3301. And then as you can see, this was the actual link to the other chat board right here. This is the link to Abstract Inversions, the actual chat room. This right here is also a code. I do believe it's a hash code. And I was trying to decode it using a hash program. And it looks like it's slowly but surely decoding it. Still checking in progress. My god. My goodness. It's literally taking forever. But yes, I know this is a code right here. And then you have a cicada message. And then another message. It says, greetings again. A warrior does not give up what he loves. He finds the love in what he does. And then this is Cicada's number. I do believe, like their chat number. Or maybe not. This must be another code. And then you got the PGP signature. So there's not much to say about it. I wanted to really get into the nitty-gritty of decoding this and sort of watching it for the first time, but unfortunately, I don't know if we will be able to do that because the damn program was playing terribly. But let me see what I could do here. Let me see if I could actually pull up the white version. Just give me one moment here. So I think Cicada is going to reveal some kind of new message, something that's going to sort of focus on the tumultuous times, potentially reveal some kind of hidden secret that the government has been hiding for a while, or could be involved with something else. I really don't know, to tell you the truth. But let's see if this YouTube version will actually play. You can see it on YouTube if you type up Cicada Black. Let's try this out. One more time. Yes, it might be base 64. I believe it might be.
Two plagues approach. One afflicts the body, the other the mind. One from the land of Pharaohs, the other from above. Behind the sun and beneath the ice dwells hell and paradise.
So that was the first video. That was Cicada Black. You guys can find that on the deep web, but also at this link right here. Actually, it's in the description of the video, both links to Cicada Black and Cicada White. We will go ahead and check out Cicada White. Unfortunately, Cicada White is a fairly cheap rip off of the YouTube. This is the only version that I could find that literally would work, other than me downloading the video myself, which I don't want to download on my computer of what I use, because it might be a virus. But anyways, let's go ahead and see the secondary one, Cicada White. So I just wanted to stop right here. I don't want to kill for you guys, but basically I decoded a specific hexadecimal code that they left right in this part of the video. So the hexadecimal code I'll definitely talk about afterwards. There it is right there. And there was also a little bit of Morse code right above that and behind the hexadecimal. So the two videos are pretty similar. They have very good structure, a lot of context, and there's just so much about this new Cicada code that's going to be difficult for just one person to figure it out. So I'm hoping you guys in the actual chats right now will actually have some kind of motivation to figure out maybe one page or one line of this runic alphabet, this runic text, or even like some of the other code right here, such as the potential base 64 or SH1 encryption. And then they have a chat room, so don't forget, you guys, that this onion right here, this is the actual chat room to the Cicada's website and code, so you guys definitely want to check this out when you have free time. Now let's get back to what I was trying to say before about the information about the hex code. We'll see if we can look at the hex code really quick. Okay, so the hex code was actually not that. Let's see if I can get a better one. There we go. So this is the hex code shot. Now, I was able to actually create what the hex was. I actually wrote it down here. I'll go ahead and show you guys that. But basically, this is what the hex code says. I don't know if you guys could see that fairly clearly. Let me go ahead and see if I could change the background, the color, or just make it and generally larger. There we go. There we go. Okay, so in Cicada White video, they have a hexadecimal code as seen in the photograph. There is also Morse code message in the background of the first code, which would be a big pain to transcode. As you can see, very line dot break dot dash dot dash dot. So obviously this is Morse code that they left in the actual photograph, but it would be very difficult to figure out that Morse code unless it's transcribed in the video. And then you have the hex code too as well that they left. So as I was saying, it's 51, 53, 41, 4E, 5A, 58, 51, 68, 64, 47. You can barely see the 7 in that part. 68, 6C, 63, 32 is I think what I got from that one. That one was a broken letter right here, and also this one was a broken character. 56, 70C or 76, 49, 46, and so forth. That's a hex code, but the hex code, as you can see right here, I might just post it in the chats. So I posted it in the chat. 78 I wasn't too sure of, and I wasn't too sure of also 32. I should probably put something around 32. One moment here. Alright, so there's the hex that I translated that I assume of. So when we throw it into a hex editor, we get this. Depending on if my code is right or not, or if my translation is correct or not. Sorry about the typing, I just have to type that up really quick. So if we throw that hex code in there, minus the brackets, boom, boom, we get this. We get this, and that's if this whole thing is translated properly. Now this is, I do believe, base 64 or SH1. I'm not too familiar with all the hash techniques, encrypting techniques that companies use and different developers use, but the most popular ones that I know is 64, base 64, and SHA1. So if we decode that, base 64, we get a message that says this. It could also be incorrect depending on the message, but the first link that comes up is the following right here, something to do with N terminus of the connexus. 37 contains the helix, and it has something to do with the brain. So I'll go ahead and leave that link too as well. And now this is all speculation, this is all hypothesized because this hex code, if it's one character off, then the whole entire message could be incorrect. Yeah, 32 or 33, something like that. That's why I assume, yeah, for sure. And if one text is off, if one letter is off in this hexadecimal code, then this code is going to be incorrect. But yeah, that's basically it for this session. If you guys figure out any more about this site, the Cicada site, and if you decode the code, go ahead and leave your inscriptions either on the Abstractive Eversion website in the chat on the deep web, or go ahead and decode it in a comment after the video. I want to thank you all for tuning into this video. Enjoy the new Cicada puzzle. I hope everyone has a little bit of effort to crack at least one line, one sentence, one code. I know the only reason why I was able to crack so much is because I've studied about ARGs and I've studied about different languages such as the binary codes, the hexadecimal codes. So that's the only reason why I know about these things. Essentially, that is it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And you have a good afternoon or evening.